Good afternoon. This is Keith Brown with Commodity Consulting with commodity commentary for Friday. It's about 12:45 or so Eastern Time. Markets are incredibly quiet today, very little action. We have seen markets on both sides, but we'll get right to it. The cotton market today is trying to recover a little bit from its sell-off. It was a week ago today we got the supply-demand numbers out in which they took ending stocks over 101 million in the world and raised the U.S. carry-out to, 3.8 million, something along those lines, and had a larger crop. Of course, up until that point, the market had been dialing in this Texas weather, which remains quite adverse. We talked to Texas people today, and there's a shot of rain out there for next Wednesday, but that's just a long time to keep your fingers crossed, I think. So the cotton market barely up today. I think we're around 82.60, 82.70 basis the December. Over in the grain markets today, we saw Kansas City wheat have a steep sell-off. I think part of that is because of the relationship of the spread to Chicago wheat. At one time, that was about 40 over, and then it went to $1.20 over. And now we're certainly seeing a big setback there as the USDA put out more wheat for Chicago last week, and it looks like some of the weather around the rough edges of the wheat belt in the Kansas area could see some moisture. So that's at least got that spread on the run to the downside, and that's what's pulling wheat down, I think. There may be another chance to buy that wheat somewhere, but we'll have to see. Corn today, still weaker. We're probably waiting on the planting progress numbers, which should be out on Monday afternoon about 4 o'clock. Last week was a little bit of a negative surprise in that they were looking for, I think, 55% planted. It was 59% planted. And that was actually equal or surpassing the 4 or 5 year average. So corn's about where it should be. Although today, Informa Analytics came out and suggested we could see the corn acres come in 1 to 1.5 million below because of planting delays. So we'll have to see on that. That would certainly increase soybean acres, one would think. But the market's certainly going the opposite of that thinking. The beans are up today 6 or 7 cents. Corn's down 3 or 4 cents. So kind of interesting there. Next week, of course, we'll have exports, again. Then there's a Memorial Day holiday coming up, and all these weather forecasters are now putting out these long-term weather. And basically they're showing the upper Midwest much cooler, the Midwest cooler, the Southeast somewhat cooler, and the far West and the Southern Plains very hot, very dry. But none of that's a surprise to the market, but we'll see. Any questions or comments, give us a call, 1-800-910-1910. Thanks for listening.